Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this Niohura portable electric kettle. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. On the side it says leak-proof design, double layer anti-scalding, boil water in 5 minutes, boil dry protection, 304 stainless food grade material, automatic shut off. Okay, so let's open this up. Okay, so here's the kettle. It says tip, steam outlet, beware of steam burns. Please turn off the power before opening the lid. Don't open the lid immediately after boiling water. Okay, we have a little loop here. We're holding it. I'll unscrew this. Okay, I'll pull the cord out. We also have instructions here. The cord is 32 inches long. So let's take a look at the user manual. Here are the parts. We have a handle, outer shell, indicator, on-off switch, power port. It's rated for 300 watts. Here's the operating instructions. It says remove the cover, add water, and make sure the water is within the max level. When the water is boiled, empty the kettle and clean the pot with clean water. For better cleaning, please repeat the whole process. Make sure the water is below the max level of the pot or it may spill out of the kettle when boiled. If the kettle is powered on without water in the pot, its service life will be reduced. Switch on, the buzzer ticks. The kettle is ready to use when the indicator display lights up for a second and displays dash dash dash. Touch switch button first. It shows 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Second press it shows 195. Third press it shows 175. And fourth press it shows 140. When the temperature is set, the figure will flash 3 times and the kettle starts to heat water. The temperature rises to the set one, the buzzer will tick 3 times and the kettle starts automatic insulation. The actual temperature will be displayed. The temperature will be maintained for 12 hours. If continuous heating or reheating is needed, switch on when the kettle cools down. The unit is designed for water draining and steam venting. The kettle can be covered when heating water. Remove the cover when stewing, or the vent holes on the cover will be obstructed. So here are some warnings here. You want to read through all of those. So this talks about cleaning. Switch the kettle off and remove the plug from the outlet before cleaning. Wipe the kettle body with a damp mop. I think they mean cloth there. When scale is spotted, use vinegar to dissolve it. Put a teaspoon of vinegar and 2 teaspoons of water in the kettle. Switch on the power. Boil the vinegar and water. Leave it to cool. Unplug and rinse several times with clean water. The removal of built-up scale from the inner pot will help extend the life of the kettle. Empty the kettle after each use and put it in a cool place, keeping away from sunshine. This talks about the materials it's made of. So I'm going to go fill this up with some water. Okay. Has a little rubber gasket here. I'll pull that up and I'll plug in the power cord. Okay. I have a power outlet over here. I'll plug this in. And here we can see the display. So I'll touch this. Each time I touch it, it goes through a temperature setting. So you can see it flashing on camera. It's not flashing in real life. So there's 212. That's boiling temperature. Okay, so it says it's at 69 degrees, and this is currently drawing 326 watts. So I'll let this heat up. Okay, so the temperature on this says 208 degrees, but we have a rolling boil, and it's been actually boiling for a couple of minutes now. It's just had little bubbles, and now it's doing a rolling boil. So we're definitely up to 212 degrees for the water. So now we're currently drawing 221 watts. Okay, so the temperature is at 212 degrees. And it just beeped. So it looks like it shut off the heating element once it reached 212 degrees. So for the things I'd use boiling water for, I wouldn't need to wait for it to beep. I would just be able to unplug it and then use it. So that's the Niohura portable electric kettle. I think this is really slick. Recently my family was booking hotels, and some of the hotels we wanted to stay in didn't have microwaves or any way to heat up water. This thing would be easy to pack into a suitcase, and we could easily fill it up with water and boil it right there in the hotel room. You could also use this in an office. So the uses for this are endless. You could make soup in here, coffee, tea, cocoa. You could boil water and you could pour it into a freeze-dried meal. I'll probably use this a lot for instant oatmeal. A really neat thing about this is that since it draws around 300 watts, you could power this from a portable power station. So if you have a lithium battery pack and a solar panel, you can charge that up. If you're camping or something, you can plug this in, boil your water, and then replenish your battery with solar. So this could be used to replace a gas camp stove in many instances. So now that this is heated up, I can screw this lid on here, and that will keep that insulated for hours. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you liked this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.